Right after I saw this movie, I wanted to go right to Toys R Us and buy some Lego sets and build some awesome Lego figures and stuff. But evidently, Toys R Us is closed after 1 o'clock in the morning. What is up, Lego Builders? I am John Maffio, also known as MaffmanJones on YouTube, and welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews. Today's featured movie is branded, trademarked, The Lego Movie. It's directed by the duo known as Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who are also known for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and 21 Jump Street. Yeah, that's right, that movie. The story is very simple, but also very creative. It's about this ordinary Lego played by Chris Pratt, and he's the most ordinary Lego, but he is called upon because he's evidently the special, because he picked out and touched this really special Lego piece, and now it is up to him to team up with Will Arnett, who plays Batman, Elizabeth Banks, who plays Wildstyle, Morgan Freeman, who plays this very wise wizard, to save the Lego universe. This film is getting high praise right now. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has over 70 reviews, and it's at 99%. It has one rotten review. It was being compared to The Toy Story, and that is a high bar to reach. But I have to say, in its own unique way, in its own unique Lego style, the Lego Movie does live up to the heights of classics like The Toy Story, but it just Legos. Just Legos! The voice acting is infectious, contagious, and so much fun to listen to. Chris Pratt is great as the main character, and you really could tell Chris Pratt is coming into his own as an actor because he really had fun with the voice here, along with the rest of the cast. Will Arnett is perfect for Batman. Jonah Hill is Green Lantern, Channing Tatum is Superman. They make references to movies that are just, perfect timing. The comedic time for this movie is great. The movie is so funny. The comedy here is absolutely fresh because it takes a Lego character in this Lego universe and it makes its own unique, fresh jokes based on Legos between everyday life and movie references and pop culture. There's social commentary on how people live their day-to-day lives, how they listen to these really boring music on the radio every day is very repetitive, and there's social commentary on so many levels, and if you really examine the Lego Movie as a social commentary, it has a lot to say, which means this movie warrants more than one viewing, probably 20,000. The animation is also something unimaginable, ironically, and I'm not really sure the details here, but it looked like a mix of CGI and stop-motion animation, which is perfect for Legos, and it looks so beautiful to watch. For both kids and adults, the Lego Movie feels like this type of movie that reaches out to all demographics, takes that curiosity that everybody feels when they first see it, and then it sucks you in till the very, very, very awesome end. And I mentioned this movie is awesome because it is very awesome. It has a song in it that concerns awesome, and just when I thought the screenwriting along with the plot progression were clever, the movie gets even more clever with its jokes and just its characters and its aesthetics. This movie is too clever for its own good. For a movie that could have very easily been made to be a big giant advertisement, a big giant billboard for Legos, it becomes a heartfelt, genuine, poignant piece that both adults and children will connect to, and it could be one of those movies that people will ultimately look back on when they're older, because despite all the pop culture references and the abundance of DC characters, the lack of Marvel disappoints me, but that's because this movie was made by Warner Brothers, not Marvel, so you can't have the best of both worlds. It just, in its own way, feels timeless. It also teaches a very valuable lesson, but it splits off for both kids and adults in teaching that lesson. And who doesn't love a good lesson? The Lego Movie, without spoiling anything, also takes a very unique turn in its third act, even though I kind of saw it coming. Some are gonna dig it and some won't. I really did dig it, even though I think it was the weakest aspect of the movie in all retrospect. It was definitely an ambitious move though, and it was pulled off with solid execution. And even so, if it was the weakest aspect of the movie, in my opinion, it still made sense for the overall story that the movie was trying to tell. And that's all that matters. So to wrap this up, the Lego Movie is a fantastic animated movie that conveys a very valuable lesson that caters to both children and adults. It will resonate with everybody. It will make you laugh. It'll make you laugh some more. And it'll also touch your heart. It won't make you cry, but it'll hit you there. And it's a movie that you have to absolutely see as soon as you possibly can. This movie embraces the idea of Legos, but it's also not a big marketing ploy. It's actually a very, very smart, witty, clever movie that has a lot to say about society on the inside. The Lego Movie is a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's maffadociously darn good. When you see the Lego Movie, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel, MaffmanJones, so you'll never, ever, ever, ever miss a review or video from me ever again. Also, like it and check out my Facebook, my Twitter, and Wheel of Film accounts in the info box. Also, I want to know, when you were a kid, when you built Legos, because I'm pretty sure we all built Legos at some point in our lifetime, what was your favorite thing that you did with Legos? What was your favorite construction piece? What was your favorite character? What was your favorite thing that you built? I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and I'll see you guys Lego time. Wait, what?